And this is the west side and the east side. I do have a big tree here, and I can't really go much lower than this point here. This is that tree branch I'm talking about right here on this side. So this tree is pretty big here. So my window of opportunity for M16, 17, and all those are about from here to here, which is about 3 hours. Once it hits around here, I get into that tree branch here. There's the tree there, so the branch just goes right across. Now, unfortunately, it's not on my property, so I can't really cut it down. So, hi, Jack. How are you tonight? So, I try to do what I got to do. Let me just adjust this brightness. Now, the whole east side is lit up still until about 11 o'clock. There's the baseball lights. This is just my neighbor's light here. It's one of those floodlights, but I don't know if that will go off for that. But anyways, I'm mostly from here over to the east side. This is the east side of the meridian. So the east side is lit up pretty bad until about 11 o'clock, and then or 25 minutes, and then the timer will turn off the lights for the big soccer or baseball field, and that's about 100 yards away from me. So we'll see what happens. So I'm going to leave this on. And we're at number 9 of 10 for dark fields, so we'll let that run through. So let me just catch up with people who just joined. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's see. Rick, hi Rick, Frank, Jack, Joe, Dwee. Hi Dwee, I remember you had some questions regarding filters we can talk about after. Hi Simon, how are you? Hello Andy. Hi Larry. And Teresa, Megabob, and who else? I guess that's it. And the rest of the guests and lurkers. All right, so what we're looking at is the all sky cam. I'm going to get up. We got one more of the dark frame. Tonight I decided to go with 90-second dark frame, and I'll show you it here so you get a good idea. I wish I could put it on the other side. I'll just stretch it over to here. So you can see there we're capturing right here 10 of them. We're at number 9, and we're going gain at 3.5. We're going for 90 seconds. I went longer just in case I opt for the HA filter later. Right now it's the Lumicon Deep Sky on, so we're going to leave it at that for now, probably most of the night. Okay, let me go back here. And tell you need 2 monitors doing this. This is a dark field that we're looking at. Now, it's not too bad for 90 seconds. Gain is at 70%. It's not overly noisy. There's several warm pixels, a couple of hot ones, but not too bad for 70% gain at 90-second exposure. So pretty pleased with that. Dark field, yes, dark field, not frame. 2 completely different approaches of cleaning up images. So we're going to get going soon, Jack. Jack's going to be recording some stuff. Let's see, it's 10:38, so fully darkness will be about 11, and that's when those lights will go off. So we got the capture. I'm going to enable the dark field. We do have all 10, and I'll close it up. So on the next refresh, we'll see how this cleans up. In the meantime, I'm going to take off the headphones, and I'm going to get the mount going, take off the cover, etc., and we'll get started. Be right back. Thank you. Okay, I'm just waiting for this next refresh, which hopefully should clean up the noise and the pixels. Should be coming shortly. And thanks. Jack's going to try and answer whatever questions that I miss. What was I going to say? Yeah, my only concerns tonight is we do have a good night. It is clear so far, nice and clear. Visibility is at 9 miles, which is good. We're looking at windy conditions, though, but it looks like it's calming down a little bit. There is a bit of wind, and that's an issue because I like to use my guider, so hopefully the wind will die down eventually. And humidity's low. I was talking to Joe on Skype earlier, and our temperatures about 20 minutes ago were at 73 Fahrenheit, and the humidity was at 55%. Okay, so now you just saw the dark field has connected. It's gone through, so that's officially a 90-second dark with the dark field applied to it. So that really cleaned it up. So yeah, we got rid of all the noise, and the warm hot pixels are all gone. So that's great. I was just waiting for that before I pulled the scope cover off. So I'm going to drop the exposure now before I pull the scope cover off. And change that. And we'll go with 3 seconds. So we'll do a 3 second, and we'll see with that being applied to a 3. Not too bad. Not bad at all. Let me take it off. Dark correction. Let me disable. There it is, disabled. 3 second exposure. And remember, I'm using a 90-second dark field. And we're going to subtract it to a 3 second. And this proves it still works quite good. I enabled it, and we'll see. It should clean up a lot of that. Helps if I enable it. And there we go. So it works. So you can use, you don't have to take a whole library of dark fields. You can use a set of one set of particular exposure time at the gain, wherever you're going to leave it. I left the gain at 70%. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Anyways, I'm going to pull the headphones off. Jack, if you're there to help out answer anything, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to turn the mount on and get the cover off. Be right back. Okay, so basically we're going to use the same setup as I've been using before. I haven't focused. I did change from the HA filter back to the Lumicon Deep Sky, so they're going to need refocusing. I'm going to not focus the guide scope. I'm going to leave it where it is, and I'm going to use the old calibration that I used on the guider. So we're just going to go from there and see what happens. So just going to try and focus this in. Sure, I'm just going to focus it first. Okay, Jack, that sounds good. I'm just going to focus it first, and then I'll put that on. Now, I don't have the dew heater plugged in because it's very, humidity is very low. Okay, sure. Yeah, and you could change the color. I'll show how to do that too. Tonight's not going to be a night for lots of objects. Basically, we're going to spend on a few objects and really hone in on the software of the camera, just to get a feel for things. See what the camera's actually capable of doing. So I'm going outward a bit with the focus. Okay, Jack, pass me one if you have an extra. I think that's pretty good about there. Yeah, we're looking all right there. Tighten her down. I'll go to a star higher up. This is Vega we're on, by the way. I'll go star higher up also after. Now, there's the radical. Let me see if I remember how to change. You can go into preferences. Cursor, where is that one? Jack. There we go. You can change the color. Red is default. You can pick blue. Let me lower this for you. You can pick whatever color you want. You know, gray. You get the dark. There we go. I like red. Red's pretty cool. So you can, under preferences too, you can do a quick save. You can go into your, pick different extensions. You have your grids. We have no grid. You want a grid, you can do auto grid. Apply. So you got your grid if you want. What's solid? Let's see. Oh yeah, you can do dots or dash, fly, all that fancy dancy stuff. Cursor. I guess let's see what cursor does since we're doing this. Vertical. Let's see. I don't know if that does anything. No, I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I don't want to waste time on this. The video, you can set all your video up, date, clarity factor. Don't ask me about music. Not allowed on NSN. All right, there we go. So let me see. I got to get used to these buttons too. Hi, Dean. How are you? Okay, so if I can remember, down button goes that way. So go to the up button. Oh, see, they're opposite. It's amazing how you get used of your old movements with the other camera. Okay, that's not bad there. Okay, so we're going to sync on Vega. Sync. Okay, let's go to one more. And it would help if I open up the Sky program. Nice night tonight. And we are connected. So let's go to star here. ADASIC. And let me open up Maxim. The go-tos seem like they're still doing fine. Okay. Just took dark frame in that for the guider. All right, so that was that one. So let's see this way. Okay, I can remember that. It's down. It's to the left. Okay. All right, we're done. Okay, so we are going to go to an object. We should be getting dark soon. Let's look at our, take that off. That's my all sky cam. I'm going to see what this light is again. Hang on a sec. Hey Pat, how are you? After you align, I will close this video and start. Okay, Jack, that sounds fine. I normally turn the hand controller to match the movement of the scope. Yeah, you should do that. All right, let me see what this light is here. That's a bright one. This is the east side. Just for those that who have joined me, let me look at my histogram. Okay, that's not too bad. Turn that one a little bit down. Okay, this is the southern part looking over Lake Ontario. I got a big tree here, and here's another little tree here with the branch. It's a big branch with a lot of leaves. Well, this is the branch I'm running into when I get to look at M1716. So I have a window from about here to here to try. So it's about a 3-hour window. Should be good from 10 till about 1 in the morning. So I want to try about midnight going for M1617. So this is the east. You can see the glow here. About 11 o'clock, 7 minutes. This should darken a little bit because we have a huge baseball soccer field 100 yards away, and it's lit up like a Christmas tree. So the timer will kick that off at 11 o'clock. So we'll see. I'm just going to have a look and see what this is right here. My goodness. There's no light on outside. There's just a light inside. That could be... Let's see. I have no idea what that light is. Looks like a moon. And there's no moon. It's on the other side and it's down for quite a while. I have no idea what that light is. That would be in the northwest corner. It's just the light on the living room of the lady's house. There's a window there, but that doesn't look like it. Yeah, let me turn down the contrast in that. Let me just see. I'm curious to see what that is. Let me just on the histogram. Okay, let me set this. Contrast, brightness. And lower the contrast. I can't tell. That could be just coming off the window inside the house. That's unbelievable. All right. Well, you can see we got a pretty good clear night. I'll leave the contrast right about there. And we're set. All right. Let's see. Yeah, something like that, Jack. It is some sort of reflection. There is no light outside. But I'm curious. Let's leave this on for a while, and we'll look in the next 4 minutes, and let's see if this darkens here. In the meantime, I'm going to pick an object. Oh, what would be a good object to go? See, 16 and 17 is right about here now. They're just behind this tree coming out. So we'll wait for about an hour. I can go to the ring. Let's go to M13. I guess we can try. See how that star looks. I think my focus is on okay. Let's go to M13.